show. Thank y'all for joining us this wonderful Sunday evening as we jump into the big worldwide sports news and happenings, mainly the NBA Finals. We'll talk a little bit about the NFL as there's been a few trades and an idiot speeding in a car. And then we'll also get back into our World Cup geography class. This week puts us in España. So we'll be in Spain. That should be fun. So it'll give us a chance to cover that with the World Cup just around the corner next week, actually. So eventually we get to cover some actual games. But man, we got to start with the NBA. Before I even get in that, folks, don't forget to like and subscribe. We appreciate it. And before I go any further, I got to make sure my guy over here is doing all right. B, you good, man? You good over there?
Oh, yeah, man. I had to go get shark gummies. I mean, who doesn't like sugar, right? I don't know. I got a craving for sweetness right now. It's
been a long
delicious.
week. It's been a long week. Tough Sunday. Both of us got on this call yawning uncontrollably.
We've been dragging ass for the last 20 plus minutes just trying to get this show back in order. All we kept doing was just yawning.
Back and forth. So
we're like, yep, we'll talk about that. Oh,
right.
Yep, okay, sounds good. Yep, I think that happened this week too.
So I think that shark gummies are needed this time around for sure.
I could use an energy drink, but I'm not drinking one of those at, what is it, 7:30 right now?
You ain't never gonna go to sleep,
hell
man.
no.
Used to be up all night. No, ain't doing that. Well, let's jump into it, B, man. Look, we got to talk about this, and I put it in the title. Do we owe the Knicks an apology? Because, I believe I picked the Spurs to win in 5 off of the win over OKC. I think you had the Spurs in 7, right? Was it 7? And the Spurs in 7 is still alive, so I'll give you that. But that's highly unlikely. When you lose the first 2 games at home, more than likely this thing is going to be done within 5 games at least, because the Knicks are going back to New York with the entire New York City, state, whatever you want to call it. It's all behind them. And they just beat the best Western Conference team twice at home. And they did it in a very impressive fashion. I mean, they didn't go out and blow them out, but it's become pretty clear that when it gets to clutch time, the Knicks know what to do, and the Spurs are just, they don't. Spurs just don't. And, so B, man, you get a chance to catch both games, man. And, man.
Yeah. The hype around both games in San Antonio, unreal. I think we knew that we were going to be getting some good games out of these two teams.
And we did, yeah.
We have been, but you're starting to see inexperience and experience here. And what I mean by that is both sides don't have a lot of NBA Finals experience player-wise, right?
Yeah.
You can look up and down these rosters. Really, the only guy with Finals experience is Harrison Barnes, and he don't play, and for good reasons. In regards to that, there.
Yeah.
But you look at it, you have a young San Antonio team who's just getting a sniff of the playoffs for damn near the first time. You've got a Eastern Conference loser last year, I think, right?
Yeah.
This team has been making deep playoff runs since Jalen Brunson came to New York, right? So that does help out with that little bit of experience there. And I think you saw it on full-fledged in Game 1. Jalen Brunson took over like he did against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Like they got down, they went to him, and dude, he was a bucket machine.
Yeah.
In the first game, and that held true. De'Aaron Fox has not gotten off to a good start, dealing with a knee injury here. I don't know if we could really use that as like, hey, it's a growing period, this and that, but you start seeing that matchup, right? We talked about it.
Yeah.
It was De'Aaron Fox versus Jalen Brunson. What we thought was going to be a wash. Jalen Brunson's owned this matchup.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Yeah, it's unfortunate with De'Aaron Fox being injured, but we talked about it before the show, like you said, he just looks like a shell of himself, man. The quickness that we're used to seeing off the ball, generally he's one of those guys you cannot keep in front of you. And then to top it all off, De'Aaron Fox is just his midi game, which is usually pretty money. It just has not been there. Like, it hasn't been there at all. So those two things, I think, are the areas where San Antonio needs the most help, because you're noticing they shoot a lot of threes, man. They're taking a lot of threes, and they really just have not been able to capitalize from the free throw line down. And for good reason. I mean, the Knicks are making sure that they keep them out of the paint, but for the most part, when that mid-range jumper is there, it's just not something that San Antonio is built to take care of. So or built to knock down with regularity. So it's kind of unfortunate, man. I mean, again, like you said, Jalen Brunson has been a bucket, even when he hasn't been a bucket. Even when he hasn't really shot well, it's not really about how many shots he's taken. It's more about the timeliness of the shots he makes. So he's hitting those big shots that help bring the team closer to, or cut into a lead, or he's making the shots that breaks the back of the opponent. And so he's always good for that clutch shot. And he's been doing it all season. This isn't new. He's been doing this for a few years now.
He's carried the Knicks this entire postseason.
Yeah, so I mean,
up and down the court.
Yeah, so it's not new. I think what surprised me the most, though, and I got to give some props to a guy I've probably been hating on most of his career, and that's Karl Anthony Towns. Let's be honest. This is the same guy that Jimmy Butler ran out of a gym. Remember that back with the Timberwolves, and eventually he got ran out of town. They traded him for Julius Randle, and all of us looked at that. At least I did. I looked at that trade and thought, well, that's kind of equal. Like, what difference does that make? Julius Randle, big cat. Well, who cares? But I gotta give it to him. Cat has been a dog, man. He's been out there bullying the crap out of anybody that's in front of him, knocking down step back threes, putting Wemby in a blender. His strength is a problem for Wemby. Yeah. And Wemby has not been able to guard him. He's been able to get by him. He's been able to push him, get him out of the lane. And it just goes to show that it's just strength over height in this particular, or maybe over athleticism, we could say, in this particular circumstance. But like you said, also, B, you're talking about a guy in Cat who's been called soft his entire career. So you got to think, him being in the finals with an opportunity to win a championship, this is it. That this is his chance to really show the Knicks, who are honestly, he's been in the trade rumors for the past couple of years as well. He's a part of the Giannis package every time it comes up every single year. So this is a guy who's actually he's in prove it mode, and that's what he looks like. He's out there really just proving to everybody that he's worth every single penny, and whatever his newly wife Jordan Woods is doing to him, she's doing a great job, because he's playing out. He's playing better than I've ever seen him play.
We got to give him credit, man. He took on this Wemby challenge because
he did.
We talked so much shit about him not being able to play up to Wemby at all.
Yeah,
and he's made the complete opposite. And we're not talking offensively. Defensively, he has made Wemby's day a living nightmare. Wemby, you can see where Wemby's losing a little bit of that strength, right?
Yeah.
Big Cat should not be bullying him 20 feet away from the basket. But let's be honest, Wemby cannot get around him. He has not been able to get around him. No. And same thing with Mitchell Robinson too. He can't get around him, which is weird.
Well, I think, and
I think that's just the strength.
We talked about this, and I'm gonna go into this for a little bit. Wemby has to understand his limitations. Yes, he can handle the ball a little bit, but he's 7'5". He's not. He can't. Just from a purely logistical position, him being that tall, he does not need to be dribbling the ball like that. He's dribbling it too high up. It's gonna get picked. He's not fast enough because of his length and how tall he is to dribble around someone. So he has to either hope you bite on his fake and get by him. Wemby has to realize that at his height, he is going to be most effective around the rim. And that doesn't mean he doesn't take the tradition, a three every once in a while or whatever, but he needs to live in that post to maybe high post area. And I hope he gets in the gym, gets stronger, really works on his game, because, he's getting pushed around a lot. Even with his back to the basket, he's floating away when he's shooting. He's moving away from contact instead of going into it. And that's throwing all of his whole shot package off, which honestly hasn't been that impressive. But if he can learn to position himself, get deep post presence, or at least catch it with 1 foot in the paint, try to body up your man by getting low, keeping the ball high, and just hooking the ball into the basket, he'll be all right.
Yeah.
But trying to dribble and cross people over at the 3-point line, bro, that's just not going to work. It's just not going to work. You're too big. Too big to be doing
it. And then, I mean, if you're doing it on a smaller defender, yeah, maybe. But like you said, man, you know what's funny? Big men are trained not to do what? You're not supposed to put the ball below your waist.
Thank you. Can say it? I mean, I've been saying this all season.
Say it one more time?
Yeah, I hate when they do that.
Hey, If you are 6'8" and above, the ball should not be going below your waist because it's an automatic steal at that point.
Especially if you're 7 feet.
7'5" to be correct.
Yeah, you honestly, and look, I was thinking about this. He need to call somebody like Pau Gasol. Pau Gasol is 7-footer, long arms, catch the ball high, finish high. He was very good at that. You never bring the ball down below your shoulders or anything. Just catch the ball high, turn, and put the ball in the basket. But Wemby still has a way to go, and he's trying to do a little. He's trying to do extra. He's trying to do a little too much right now.
Trying to, and at this point, all you got to do is look, man. Live on the block, right, dude? Can you imagine Wemby had a jump hook?
Oh my gosh! Like it would be money because as long as he could get, like I said, if he get at least 1 foot in the paint, all you have to do is turn and hook because who's gonna block it?
No one.
It's just like the Kareem skyhook, man. Like these guys are so tall and they're finishing with the ball so high in the air. There's no way anybody's gonna be able to get up and get to that ball.
Not at all, man.
Not at all. So I mean, hey, man, it's
but
something for him to learn.
We also live in a league where the 3-point shot is king, whether we like it or not.
Yeah. Well, leave that to everybody else. But at 7'5", he need to live at the rim. He need to live at the rim.
Yeah, he actually needs to put a tent down there. I mean, don't stay in the 3-point in the key, but live down there, bro.
Yeah.
Live down there. Can we talk about coaching for a little bit though?
Yeah, let's talk about it because I know you want to talk about your boy.
Mike Brown's coaching the shit out of these guys. Like, this is what you want, right? And this is why I'm saying, when you look at both sides, there's not a lot of NBA Finals experience.
Yeah.
It's the coaching. Mike Brown has been through this before, so he understands what these runs are, right? Teams fold when they get down by a lot, right? And so you see the kind of that branch where it's like, look, we're going to get down, slowly chip away.
Yeah.
Get it to a reasonable number where then we could turn it on and not exert so much energy trying to turn a 21-point comeback in a matter of 3 minutes, right?
Yeah, and the fact that they're able to do that and tell a guy like Josh Hart, hey, homie, this series, you're not shooting.
Yeah.
You literally are not shooting. All you're doing is rebounding and playing defense. Like, you cannot take a shot. And for the player to pick that up, which, I mean, Josh Hart doesn't take a lot of shots, but you would think playing in the finals where it's a 5-guy setup, he's going to have to shoot. But he hasn't had to. He hasn't had to do anything except what he's been told to do. Just play defense, get rebounds. I believe he had a 15-rebound game.
Game 1.
I mean, yeah, in game 1. So, I mean, that's incredible, man. I mean, and that also comes into what you're talking about, coaching, right? Where you can look at a guy and you're not asking him to do too much. You're letting him know, hey, this is what I want you to do for this series. This is what's going to win us a championship. And then they go out there and get it done. And they won't show up on the stat sheet very much. But Josh Hart out there just running around like a chicken with his head cut off. He's basically Draymond Green. Is
without the yelling.
Without the yelling and fouling and technicals. But that's what they need. That's what they need to keep that ship going. And they've done a great job with that. Not to mention, you got a fairly shortened bench, but Landry Shamet has gone from being a guy that is on a new team every other year to being one of the best shooters of the postseason. So you got to give the coach credit for that too. I mean, when you can take guys who other folks have passed on, because Shamet was not on anybody's top list. Okay, he's a guy that came over. He's one of those guys that get cut or is at the end of a trade, and he came over. He made some huge shots for the Knicks throughout the playoffs, and it's continued to be really consistent. So,
like Chalamet.
For real. Well, yeah. Where the hell Timothy shot? What? I mean, come on, bro. Really?
He's in courtside, man. Hey.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, was he a real Knicks fan? Like, when did he become a Knicks fan? When did that start?
When they started winning, like everybody else does.
Oh my God! Then he showed up with his bubble puppy. Anyway, keep going.
Not talking about the gender, but we are. Here's Josh Hart's line for game 1, right? You want to talk about doing the minimum but having a big-ass impact on this?
Yeah.
27 minutes, 3 points, 1 for 5 from field goal, 0 for 3 from three-point land, 1 for 1 for free throws, right?
Yeah.
So that one basket was an and 1 pretty much.
Yeah.
15 rebounds, 6 assists. Here's the big number. 4 steals, 1 block, 13 defensive rebounds.
Look at the plus minus, man. Highest
plus
on the team.
22. and all he did was just be a menace around the rim.
That's it.
That was it. You got to put it up to that, man. You have to take a step back from your own personal accolades to say, I need to make sure I do this, because if this wins a championship, you got to do it, man. This is buying into the product.
Yeah.
This is buying into the coaching, right? You're talking about a coach this is what, his second NBA Finals coaching wise.
Yeah, Brown, yeah.
5 total, 3 as an assistant for the Warriors, but 2 as a head coach. The man knows what it's going to take to win a series like this, right? And he's coached against some of the greatest teams out there. He's also been a part of those those great teams on there as well. So he knows what needs to get done, what roles players are going to have to do. But I think it's just all the respect that he has in that locker room to get guys to buy into that. And I think that's just the biggest thing.
Yeah, and you got to give credit. You got to give credit to him. I mean, OG Anunoby has had some. Everybody's been contributing a little bit. OG Anunoby has had a really good series, in my opinion. Mikal Bridges up and down, but is good for an open shot. And when you got guys coming off the bench giving you something, right? Mitchell Robinson comes in for a few minutes. He at least gives you the opportunity to play some defense, get some rebounds, and possibly some blocks. McBride and Shamet, between the two of them, you're getting 20 points off the bench. You know what I mean? So, yeah. I mean, that compared to what you're getting, unfortunately, San Antonio just hasn't, outside of Dylan Harper, unfortunately, they just haven't really got, that, they haven't gotten that push. Dylan Harper's played pretty well game 1. Keldon Johnson is 6th man of the year. Game 1, he only had 3 points. You need guys to come in and offer something, and so I don't know, man. We'll see. I think it's interesting that in my mind, the Knicks have found a way to play their very best right now. Like literally, they're playing their best basketball right now. That's what I'm saying. So I think to me that's wild. Generally you got to be good all season, and the Knicks, although they've been a good team throughout a majority of the season, they weren't the top team. And for them to play how they're playing now, where they're like shooting people out, not even shooting people out the gym, but they're playing at such a blistering pace. They're playing fast. They're getting up and down the court. They're playing defense. They're all in, and they're clicking at just the right time. And I know people heard that cliche before, but I've never seen a team go from what I saw in the regular season to playing like the best basketball they've ever played as a group in the playoffs, in the Eastern Conference, and in the finals. So that's crazy.
Cheers to you, Mike Brown, for all of that there. And they're also running a 9-man rotation.
Yeah.
That's helping out a lot, because you know why? You're putting your best 9 out there. Anybody remember Jordan Clarkson?
Yeah, he was garbage, man. He's been garbage in these games.
But
he still gets 5 minutes. You got to give Brunson a breather. You know what I mean?
Guess what? He didn't play one bit in game 2.
No, he didn't, because he shouldn't be out there. He's not.
How does Bridges lead the team with minutes played? 41 minutes played on Saturday or Friday.
I don't know, man. Let me look. I'm going to look up game 2, because I was looking at game 1.
Josh Hart, 18 minutes, 0 points.
Yeah.
But 6 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, 6 defensive rebounds. Again, work that's not going to be like wowing on the stat sheet for anybody, but for true basketball heads and what it takes to win a championship, it goes a long way for your team, man. Goes a long way for your team.
Yeah, well, man, when you look up and down their starters, I mean, it was much more balanced, with Cat with 21, who led everybody. Brunson only had 20. Didn't shoot that great, honestly, at all. But again, it's not how many shots he takes, it's the ones that he makes and when he makes them. Bridges, good contribution. And here we go again, man. McBride and Shamet combined for 18. The previous game 1, I think it was like 19. So when you're getting consistent production from your bench, I think that really helped out a lot. And then you look and you take a look at, unfortunately, the Spurs just haven't gotten anything from Keldon Johnson. So I'm hoping that they really need him to show up. And they need, even though they're not, De'Aaron Fox had probably one of his better games in game 2.
Yeah, 14?
Well,
he had 20.
He had 20, man. Yeah, so he was the second scorer behind Victor Wembanyama. So this was one of his better games. And to be honest with you, as much as we want to talk about the stats, I think it really does go back to experience. And when you're up 8 in the fourth, at the Spurs got to finish it out. You know, they've had double-digit leads, and I think in both these games, and they just haven't found a way to close the game out. And that's going to be pretty much the story going forward. I mean, no matter how much they're up by, if they can't figure out how to stop this team from coming back or close games out, then it's pretty much over. So we'll see. The Spurs, Game 3, the Spurs, I don't think they're going to give up. Like, I don't think they're going to come in this game and be like, we can't win. And even if they do get out and play well, the question is always going to be, can you close it out? Can you take that lead and keep that lead throughout the remainder of the game? Because in Game 1, they were up double digits, couldn't get it done, got into the fourth and got smoked. Game 2, they pretty much they were up 8 in the fourth with a chance to close it out. Unfortunately, they gave the lead back. The Knicks went on a run, and then they start throwing haymakers at each other down the stretch. That was an incredible game.
Oh yeah.
And then unfortunately, Wemby threw the ball off of Castle's back, and that pretty much was the game.
Oh, here's the best part. You ready for this?
What's that?
Why are they running a 10-man rotation in the finals?
Who, the Spurs?
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I don't know.
Carter Bryant getting 3 minutes.
Yeah,
no
Harrison Barnes.
5 minutes, no points.
Luke Cornett is not, really giving them anything. They're struggling.
You're just looking to get a breather from for Wemby, right?
Yeah, that's it.
So that's the only reason why Luke Cornett's got 8 minutes in this game, right? But
Harper and Johnson, they got to be the ones. Everybody else is kind of like, whatever.
But if you take those 5 minutes and put it towards Stephon Castle, and maybe those 3 minutes from Carter Bryant to Stephon Castle, those are wasted points right there, man. In a 1-point game like this,
yeah,
you got every point's gonna matter, right? You got guys putting up goose eggs. That can't happen.
Yeah, I think
cannot happen.
I think Game 3 you'll see them pretty much play their starters a majority of the game. They can go 7 deep. Harper, Johnson, Cornett. And this is the issue with their lineup, is their lineup doesn't include another big, and they don't have any real solid forwards. Like, they got Julian Champagne playing at the forward position, but he's a 3-point shooter. He's like 6'7", 6'8", maybe.
Yeah.
So they don't have a solid 6'9", 6'10", 6'9" guy that can go in there and actually bang with Big Cat. And that's been the problem. They don't have anybody like that. Outside of maybe Luke Cornett, but he's not really playing. He only got 7 minutes. Honestly, I would dust off Bismack Biyombo, because look at all of their other bigs do not play.
Kelly Olynyk,
Biyombo, Olynyk, and Plumlee. None of them play.
Yeah, 3 centers.
I would at least throw a couple of them out there just to switch it up and give Cat a couple of different angles, because they can't allow themselves to be bullied like this, in the paint, I should say. On the perimeter, the Spurs got it. They got some threes down. They shot fairly well from the 3-point line in this game, but around the rim, they're just not getting any easy. They're not getting anything easy. Nothing's easy. So
let's get caught up in the chat real quick. Bruce is joining us here. Bruce, welcome in like always, man. Good to have you on the show. He says Spurs are not ready. He gets World Cup week. Cannot wait. And we've already got a little pushing and shoving of drama queens on there. We'll talk about it in a little bit here. Bruce says they've been playing that way all season, and Cat has been their best player in the finals. I still think Jalen Brunson is their best player in the finals. Cat, formerly known as Kitten, is defending.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, he's playing better than most people would expect. The first person, if I was him, if I win a championship, the first person I'm calling is your boy. I'm losing his name from Jimmy Butler. I'm calling Jimmy Butler.
Oh,
I'll be like, hey man, remember that practice where you beat all the B team? Ah! And I clang up on his ass like, good job. Seriously, I would. I would be. Why not? I would be super petty because they made a big ass deal about that, like it was a Holocaust. Excuse me, it was a massacre, and something like terrible happened or something. It's just like, no, bro. Like, it's practice. Jimmy Butler's may have scared a few people, but ultimately that doesn't mean anything. So anyway,
Bruce also says Wemby talks too much and gets tired quickly. I don't know if you've heard that in those interviews, or he's just the voice just takes too long to travel upwards with his 7'5" ass.
Yeah.
And then Bruce also says Barnes doing cardio, Vassell horrible offensively, Castle a Baker with all those turnovers. Mitch Johnson is getting outclassed at coaching.
Yeah, well, it's because Castle's not a point guard. Honestly, if I'm being honest, but he's not a point guard. He shouldn't be handling the ball that much.
And then he says if Plumlee and Olynyk are playing, the series are over.
Well, it kind of is. It kind of is. I would just throw him out there. Yeah, I would throw him out there.
They have to win these next 2 games. Like, I know that's the cliche thing to say. You can't get out of New York with only 1 win, knowing that New York just won 2 games on your home court.
Yeah, and let's call it. I mean, it's not like the Spurs haven't been in these games. They have. So if they can figure out the mental part of it and figure out how to close some of these games out, cool. I'm all for that. The problem is they got 4 guys who want to shoot that ball, and so we don't know who it is. We think it's Wemby. But New York's been pretty clear. They'll let Wemby take as many jumpers, any threes. He can have all of that, but they're not. But that's not where Wemby is most effective. So he's hit some big shots. Don't get me wrong in this playoffs, but game on the line, the ball's in his hands. They're not. The Knicks aren't that worried about. They're not as worried about him as the Spurs would be worried about Jalen Brunson.
And I'm sorry, I think either Plumlee or Olynyk get more points than Luke Cornett does. Your backup center got 1 point.
Well, I mean, just rebound and grab a rebound. I mean, just rebound. I mean, why is Josh Hart? Why is Josh Hart getting 15 rebounds against you? Why is Josh Hart getting 15 rebounds? That's the difference, and it's because you're playing small. It's Wemby and a bunch of smalls. So yeah, now Josh Hart can effectively play power forward. The same way. Hold on now, because we talked about Mike Brown. The same way Gary Payton III played with the Golden State Warriors. Remember, he played him at the 4. Okay? Yep. You can't let them get away with that, man. It's the same game plan. And he's not nearly as athletic as Gary Payton III is, but he's doing the same job. He's literally telling them, hey, look, man, just crash the boards. We don't just crash the boards. That's it. Go get the boards. And he's doing 100%. It. He's doing it.
Yep. That's the difference. Does San Antonio get 2 in New York?
They need 1. They need to get. Well, they need 2, but game 3, they need to win game. If they don't win game 3, it doesn't matter anymore. Yes, they need 2. You're right. They're right. But game 3 is the only game that matters. If they win game 3, now they can at least put some pressure on the Knicks. Because right now, the Knicks are playing with found money. The Knicks are like, y'all had a lead, couldn't beat us. This is the same thing they did to the Cavs. Y'all had a lead, couldn't beat us. And the Cavs were so mentally fragile that they just crapped their bed, crapped the bed the rest of the way. Now, the Spurs are a better mentally, tough team than the Cavs are. But you can only do so much. So they got to win this game.
100%. Let's talk ticket prices.
Oh, yeah.
This is outrageous, right? Now, we're not talking about the games in San Antonio. T, you were looking it up. We were talking about it earlier here.
Yes, sir. Lowest ticket for game 3. And the lowest ticket, y'all. Not highest ticket. The lowest ticket to get in the building. Can anybody? I mean, if you want to guess, you can. But I'm just going to say it. $11,000. That's right, folks. $11,000. And we're talking about nosebleeds. That's the lowest ticket.
That's crazy.
That's the lowest ticket.
Taj, are you paying that kind of money?
Hell no. I can watch it on TV for free. I'm
okay.
Good.
So game 1, lowest ticket was around $1,700.
That was for the Spurs.
The Spurs.
Right.
Game 2, lowest ticket price. Or no, what was it? No, that was game 1. Game 3 right now. Lowest ticket price, $5,400. Second market. I'm talking second market here.
Second market, yeah.
Game 4, a potential closeout game.
Yeah, let's hear it.
The cheapest ticket on the market right now, $9,700.
$9,700. Okay.
This is on Vivid Seats. I want to see what it's gonna take to sit courtside at this
Oh
game.
man, come on, man.
2 tickets, right? You're not going by yourself.
Courtside, like 20.
Taj,
20?
whatever you just said, you need to multiply by like 2 or something.
Oh, are you serious? 40?
To sit courtside. This is gonna make me die.
That's how bad it is.
To sit courtside, $78,000.
What the? $78,000 to sit courtside the final. So this is ridiculous.
Again, this is on Vivid Seats, but it gets even better. To sit behind the hoop on the visitors' end, $26,000 for Game 4.
Oh my God!
What the Wayne brothers says? But wait, there's more.
Yeah.
To sit in 300, where you basically don't exist to the world.
Yeah.
At the Mecca, $16,000.
$16,000 for nosebleeds. That's crazy, bro.
$33,000 to sit near the Knicks bench.
I mean, these prices are ridiculous, man. Everybody talk about what's going on with the economy, but apparently a few people doing pretty good. I'll put it like that.
Let's check out Vivid Seats for Game 3, dude. This is disgusting. I'm sorry, man. Like, what kind of money do you have to spend $9,000 to watch basketball from?
Gotta be a multimillionaire, man.
All right, here we go. Tomorrow night, Game 3. That same section, 317, $5,500. Not as bad.
So a little bit cheaper.
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit, 55.
Courtside, $36,000. Lower bowl between it could get as small as $8,000 all the way up to $16,000.
So basically, like, look, if the Knicks win Game 3, those prices are going to increase.
Oh God, it's going to be so bad. So you're probably getting Game 4 at a pretty decent price right now.
You better get in for us $100,000 for a courtside seat. That's ridiculous, man.
Bruce says that I don't think the nuns can afford the seats.
Nah, they're on a fixed salary. They're on a fixed income.
Papa J, welcome to the chat, man. He says, "What's up, Brian, Taj, and Bruce? Welcome in."
So
Papa J.
I gotta call it. Bruce says the tariff in chief. He's referring to the president, of course. Gonna be at the game. Spurs have a chance. Dolan gonna bring his diaper bag. So this is the question. So are my tax dollars paying for Trump to go to the game?
I don't know. Nowadays.
Is he buying a ticket?
Who knows?
Because I paid my taxes last year. I didn't get the
But now
the loophole.
But now they're telling people that security is going to be heightened beyond all measures.
Well, he shouldn't be there, man. Just don't go.
They're
Go do your job. Go do
something.
They're
telling people that they need to arrive more than 2 hours before the game. No extra bags are being brought in. Basically, you bring your wallet and your keys. That's about it. And your cell phone.
Oh my gosh, so afraid.
This is crazy, man. This is.
Yeah, it's gonna be
a wild time in New York. I don't know if you saw the video footage of New York, but they had all the police officers lined up in front of the Mecca like it was Batman versus Bane and.
Oh yeah.
I was like, what is going on out here, man?
It's going down, man.
It is.
You hit the back signal.
Oh my god, dude! I'm just $5,500 for game 3.
Well, I mean, in New York, I guess they got it, man. They got it.
Let me mind you, I went to go watch the first 2 games of the 2017 NBA Finals at Oracle.
Yeah.
LeBron, Curry, the trilogy, Kevin Durant. You had all of these, right? I paid $400 per game. $400 or $500.
Dude.
Closeout game 5. I think I spent like $650. Right, and I sat all the way up in Oracle, and those who've never been to Oracle, that's not the view you want to be.
It's the nosebleeds. I bet.
Because you could fall forward and
you're looking down like this at the court, for real, man.
But I wanted to be there for the experience, right? And I was never going to know if I could see a closeout game like that. But I'm sorry, man, $6,000. I'm taking a nice vacation. I'll watch it from a big ass screen.
It's just stupid, man. It's just kind of crazy that.
Imagine if the Knicks lose Game 3. Imagine the Knicks lose Game 3.
Yeah.
You just spent $6,000 to watch your team lose.
I'm telling you, bro.
And all they're going to tell you is thank you. And at the post game speeches, you're the best fans.
You might get a T-shirt on the seat. You might.
Unless you don't unless you get there late and somebody's jacked your T-shirt.
Yeah, OKC fans was like, yeah, I'm going to the game. It's only going to cost me $300. You know.
Yep, New York fans go to the game. It's a life mortgage.
Right. Or they have to know somebody. There's gonna be. Let's just put this. There'll be a lot of young ladies at the game.
Like that lady sitting courtside.
Yeah.
At the Spurs game. Put your shirt up, lady. Come on, man. You can't be distracted. You can't distract the players or the cameraman like that. It's not fair.
Hey, man. It was a direct shot to Charles Barkley, you know.
Oh, did you see the mayor was on the governor?
The governor?
Was it the mayor?
Mayor of San Antonio. Yeah.
I saw that with Charles Barkley.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, that was the running joke for so long. Them
big old women in San Antonio.
They got the biggest out there in San Antonio. Victoria definitely a secret out there. I'm not going to get too much into that.
Yeah.
I'm not getting too much into that.
So he was doing the most. Yeah. Young ladies with a bunch of old dudes. That's right, Papa J. It's gonna be some. It's gonna be some strange folks.
Anything else?
No, man. Yeah, well, I guess we could briefly talk about the NFL. We had two trades in the NFL who kind of for a brief minute took over a day, I think, away from other sports. But your boy Myles Garrett heading to the Rams to join the Los Angeles Rams. You know, your favorite place, B, Southern California.
All right, dude. Okay, you better hurry up before I get going on that.
LA is looking to buy another championship, and they have got Myles Garrett. They traded Curse, I think.
They traded Curse, a couple first round picks.
Yeah, to the Browns, who, let's be honest, the Browns weren't gonna do anything with Myles Garrett's career. They were just gonna watch him fade away. So obviously, man, that's a great move for the Rams. Great move. It was such a good move. Aaron Donald got on the phone and was like, you know what? Maybe I'll unretire. You know, I might play again. You know, I was just thinking about it. So
can you imagine a world
that's nasty
with Myles Garrett and Aaron Donald on the same line, on the same side of the ball?
That's terrible. It's just
disgusting. Who are you stopping? Disgusting. Like if you were scheming for that, right? Which one are you going after? Which one are you going to spend more attention on and pray that the other lineman can stop one of those two?
You taking a chance with both, but you're praying on Donald and hoping that Myles Garrett don't eat you up. But either way, man, the Rams just fortified their defense, you know, and they were pretty close last year. So as long as they can stay healthy, they're going to be right back where they were, man. It's going to be them and the Seahawks back duking it out for the NFC West, man.
Papa J says Niners played Myles Garrett 3 times and he only got 1 sack. Papa J, he wasn't in the same division. This is different. Yeah.
He also wasn't playing with a good team either. He was playing with the Browns, the Cleveland Browns. So
this is he's literally getting a new shot at a championship and a really good one at that.
His first shot.
Let us mind you, the Rams weren't that far off from winning the champion or from getting to the Super Bowl.
No, they weren't.
So you throw a guy like Myles Garrett into this mix and Aaron Darnold, who retired at such an early age, can come back and still probably do this. I'd be really terrified in the NFC West.
Yeah, man, it's just them and the Seahawks. I mean, you know, the Niners are a good team, but to be honest with you, I haven't seen anything the Niners have necessarily done that has kind of changed the game for them or pushed them up that ladder. Hey, speaking of the Niners, we're talking about another Niner player who, unfortunately, found himself in the limelight for the wrong reasons.
Brandon Ayuk posted a video of his ass driving 100 miles an hour past Levi Stadium during Super Bowl week. Is now wanted for arrest. Idiot.
Can people stop filming themselves committing crimes?
Come on, man. Like, I get it. Everyone wants to be on the phone.
It's stupid, though. Like, come on now. Bruce, come on. How dare you? How dare you? We didn't say anything about our teams. You just had to jump in. Meanwhile, the Raiders and the Ravens. Yikes. Okay. We didn't say nothing about our teams. We're talking about a completely different set of circumstances. Here you go. Meanwhile, your Chiefs are pretty much dead in the water until they can bring. What they go? Who they get? They got, was it Justin Fields or who did they sign?
Yeah, Justin Fields.
Justin Fields. So good luck with Justin Fields, and y'all got the running back. Good for y'all, but y'all not doing nothing.
You guys are getting out of control now. Papa J says Myles Garrett is a little bit overrated. Papa J, man. I'm gonna ask you this right now.
Doesn't he have the sack record? Doesn't he have the sack record?
Yes. If Myles Garrett was a free agent, you mean to tell me not one team would be buying for that?
So if he was traded to the Niners instead of the Rams, you'd be like, no, he's overrated. Send him back to the Browns.
Yeah. What would you say to that, Papa J?
Come on now.
I can't believe that, man. I'd take him in a heartbeat.
Yeah, I mean, well, the Raiders, we don't have enough to put around them, but yeah, we're struggling to hang on to Crosby at this point.
I'm sorry, him and Max Crosby.
Oh, that'd be nasty. We just wouldn't be able to score any points.
But quarterbacks would be a little more fearful of that.
Yeah,
getting Chloe Kim is not overrated to me. Because Myles Garrett is taking Chloe Kim, the snowboarder for Team USA.
Yeah, well, I mean, she's in the LA area supposedly, right? So I mean, this is a win-win all the way around for your boy.
And Papa J just proved our point. If he was traded to the Niners, I'd be praising him. You're right.
Of course you would, because you'd have one of the most dominant players.
He's not overrated. The dude is feared for a reason. Ravens need a quarterback, not Garrett. Hey, Bruce, I'm getting tired of your shit right about now. Would you come after Lamar Jackson like that?
Hey, man, you could point to the issues with Jackson all you want. The bottom line is there's no one else out there that you can replace him with. There just isn't.
Papa J says, but reality has it that he broke the record because he played against 2 weak teams. Man, that's not his problem.
Doesn't every player play against two weak teams?
And then last time I checked, when Michael Strahan was breaking the record, Brett Favre laid down.
Yeah.
Okay, so yes, at least he made an effort, and it was against Joe Burrow of all guys. So nobody.
You got to give him his props, man.
Damn, you two just the biggest haters when the guy's not on your team.
Seriously, but let it go.
The Niners could have easily said, "Oh, it just takes 2 first-round draft picks and a decent player." Cool, who you want?
Exactly.
If the Browns called any of these GMs going, "Hey, Myles Garrett's on the table. What do you got for us?" You think they're going, "No, I don't. We don't need him."
Same thing for the Chiefs, man. Even though they.
Him and Chris Johnson or Chris Jones?
Yeah. Well, the thing with the Chiefs is the Chiefs done spent so much money. They don't know how to keep that team together, and they don't have deep pockets. So I mean, I know there's a cap, but I don't know what the Chiefs are gonna do, man. They got to revamp that whole situation over there. They really.
Sorry, I'm watching the Giants game right now. I'm trying to find out if they blow this lead like they've been doing for the last 2 weeks.
Watching who?
The Giants play.
Oh yeah. Well, why you bring that up now? You're about to.
Bruce says Brian's just happy Garrett's not in the division. Yeah, 100% I am. Are you kidding me? Man, like that.
That's the thing with the Ravens would do that every year. The Ravens would get to the Browns and it'd be a tough game. For no reason.
Yeah.
For no reason.
Bruce says the Rams overplayed their hand and now they're going to have to go broke because of that. But
they don't care.
To win a championship.
Yeah, they don't care.
And if that championship pays off, guess what? It doesn't matter.
They don't care.
Chiefs will win the Super Bowl. Bruce, goddammit, I love your confidence, but shit.
They are not. And by the way, these leagues love these owners with deep pockets, okay? So they're not gonna Kawhi Leonard stole money under the table with the Clippers.
There you go. Yeah, you just had to throw that one in there.
I had to say it. But I promise you the NBA ain't gonna do much about it. Because they want to have a billionaire owner as a part of their ownership group. Same thing for the NFL. They want these rich guys around.
You just had to throw that in there, man.
Well, I mean, he like planting trees. What do you want me to say?
Hey, AJ Brown, New England Patriots, good or bad?
It's good for the Patriots. I mean, they got hopefully a few good years out of what's left of AJ Brown. You got a young quarterback who showed some flaws last year, which made sense because he's young, he's new to it. So I think Drake May, and he's got one more year of experience. He'll have an experienced wide receiver he can work through the offseason with. create get comfortable with, and I think that's going to make their offense better, man. For sure.
Bruce says they're going to go win one Super Bowl to win one Super Bowl, then and be relevant for the next 30 years.
It doesn't. There are teams, Bruce, that haven't won. That's Papa J. There are teams, Papa J, that haven't won any championships.
No. Secondly,
you do realize that, right?
Won one in 30 years.
Yeah, they haven't. The Rams haven't. So, it's been since Kurt Warner. Oh no, I'm sorry. It's been since
Matt Stafford.
Yeah.
They literally just won a Super Bowl.
That's right. It was. That's right. It was 2022. Was it 2 or 3?
I can't remember.
I don't know. It was one of these. So
it doesn't matter. They won't
mark that from the record. I'm wrong. But to my point, look, winning Super Bowls and being irrelevant for 5 years is a great problem to have.
Yep.
Because there's a lot of teams. I mean, my Raiders haven't even been to a Super Bowl since the year 2000.
Yeah, when you guys got smoked by the Tampa Bay.
Well, it's because we were the one team who traded our coach. Nobody does that. The Raiders traded a coach. Who trades coaches? We traded a coach to the Buccaneers for like $5 million or something. It's so stupid.
Bruce says watching the Giants play is like watching Masters of the Universe. Bruce, I just watched that movie. It was a great movie. I enjoyed it, man.
Dang.
So I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you.
Oh my goodness.
For a long time, 49ers didn't win this playoff game because we weren't even relevant. And that's because we overplayed our hand and paid everyone for that 94 Super Bowl. Yet here you are, still in the playoffs and can't get over the hump.
Yeah, but at least you're...
Three Super Bowls since then. Lost to the Ravens, twice to the Chiefs.
Well, the Niners have stayed relevant for a long time now. Let's keep it 100. They may not have won a Super Bowl,
yes,
but they've been relevant most of the last 10 years. So we can't just be like, that's a completely different situation. Like you 49er fans need to remember that they went from Steve Young, they went from Joe Montana to Steve Young to Garcia. Then they went into the whole Kaepernick thing, and then who went to a Super Bowl, and then they had this guy fall in their lap. Get out of here.
Bruce says the Raiders won a Super Bowl when Madden was skinny.
Correction. Madden was never skinny. Madden is never... Show me the skinny picture of Madden. I have yet to see that one.
Yes, Papa J, you guys have been to Super Bowls. You're right, but you're 0-3 since your last one. That it is what it is, man. So yeah, if I'm gonna put all my cards in to get one title,
do it.
Because nobody talks about the last time the Niners won a Super Bowl unless you're a Niner fan. Nobody does. So I'm taking it. I'm taking a risk on that. That's what you got to do. It's what you have to do as an organization. You have to risk everything you want to get that Super Bowl. Because last time I checked, that Niner window is starting to close very, very slowly.
That's all that matters. That's all that matters. Like what else would matter? I'm sorry.
I would. That's why I'm clamoring for the Warriors to do whatever they need to do to bring the players in to see Curry get one more. And I don't care if we lose games for the next 8 years, as I saw 20 years of losing from the Warriors. But if that means one more championship for this guy, I'm all in with whatever that needs to be done.
Agreed. Because at the end of the day, that's what you're playing for. We can't lose sight of that.
Alpha J, ask Brian about the last time Lamar went to a Super Bowl. He ain't never been to a Super Bowl, jerk.
Dang. We get a lot of hate
Just
today.
because they got Myles Garrett does not guarantee a Super Bowl. It doesn't, but it puts you as a favor to get to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Because that offense was high-powered.
Yeah, it was.
So, yes, one defensive player could change the game and could turn those close losses.
But come on, let's not be silly. This isn't just any player. It's not like they just traded for a 6-piece McNugget meal. Like this is Myles Garrett.
A 6-piece McNugget.
It's one of the best defensive player in the game, arguably. So I mean, yeah, come on now. Come on, people. Hey, at the end of the day, we're just having a conversation. That's all it is. That's all it is. Yeah, and if the Rams had traded for Crosby or something like that, I would have said the same thing.
Yeah.
It makes them better. It is what it is.
Yep.
Can't take that away from them.
Absolutely. All that guarantees is them being what is it?
Being in it.
Broke for many years.
Yeah.
That's fine.
But like you said about the Warriors, you're only going to get one Steph Curry.
Yep.
Some teams only get one great player. Not everybody gets player after player after player after player. You know what I'm saying?
It
So
happens, man.
you gotta take what you can get when the getting is good.
Yep. Take advantage of it.
Yep. All right. So
All right.
let's see.
We got anything else?
No, man. I think we're gonna get into our
Is it geography time?
Geography class. Let's do it. So this week we're heading out to España on our invisible plane. We'll be asking the same questions for folks who don't know, and it's just, I'm pretty sure y'all know. But every single week we're picking another World Cup country, and we're learning about where they are, what they like, what they eat, what they like to do, and what they're best known for, just to give ourselves that background so when we go into the World Cup, we have a better idea of who some of these countries are. Now, this one most folks are familiar with. This is Spain.
Except for my ass.
Spain.
Spain.
Sure you heard of it. So we're going to go through these questions. And the first one is always the same, which is what continent is Spain on? Where is Spain?
Oh, this is for me right now.
This is for you.
I've got two guesses because now we're kind of getting back into the nitty-gritty. Most of these teams are
Please just give me one guess. Don't give me two.
Central America?
Oh, Lord. You're joking, right?
Oh, no.
You're joking.
Is it really Europe?
Yes.
No shit.
Yes. Okay, so we're all going to educate B today. So, B, Spain. Okay. Spain is...
hold on. I can see Bruce like throwing up in his chair. Right
yeah, he's like, Central America? Are you kidding me? Spain is a European, it's on the European continent. It's a well-known country, and if there's anywhere in the world that speaks Spanish, it's because Spain colonialized them. Or colonized them, excuse me.
Colonized, yeah.
Not colonial. Colonized them. So Spain's been a power in Europe for a long time.
I gotta get to the comments real quick. Spain's in Mexico, they speak Spanish.
Oh my God. It says Central America. Wow.
Are you guys gonna watch the games and do the analysis next Sunday? Probably.
Yeah, I'll watch the games for sure.
There's Bruce. Are you serious?
Yeah. Oh my goodness. It's just leave him alone, Bruce. Don't hurt him.
That's Brian.
Oh, folks, it's
This geography class, guys. Like, let's not take this too serious. But come on, you gotta laugh. That was kind of funny. I don't travel, guys. I didn't pay attention to school. Some countries, yeah. But Spain, I mean, Look, I may not be known for like knowing where my geography is or anything like that, but give me around a car, I can tell you what part needs to be fixed. So leave me the hell alone, okay?
Fair enough.
Spain's not my thing.
Oh my goodness! All right, well, we'll go ahead and we'll move on to the next question, B.
Let's continue. Where else? Where are they next? Where are they near?
Well, they're actually right next to, joined with another country that we talked about, which is why I'm confused why you don't know where this one is. So we talked about another country in the very beginning that you were playing to root for. There's a certain very popular player that plays there. Very, very popular.
Wait, is it part of my country?
Yeah.
Like my heritage? Portugal, right?
Yeah. 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 Portugal and Spain are connected. They're literally neighbors.
Lord knows I would have known that.
Portugal is like almost inside of Spain, darn near. They're. Come on.
Papa J, New Mexico is part of Mexico. Just saying.
I mean,
he said it was just newer.
Oh man, yes, sir. Yes, Spain is close neighbors with Portugal. They're also on the border of France to their north, and they have Africa to their south.
Okay. Bruce says, "Wait, are you serious? Wow, my goodness." Papa J says, hell no, I'm Guatemalan. I know where my ancestors live. They live in the world. I know that much. Oh, man.
That's hilarious, man.
That was good.
That's
That was
you
good.
never cease to amaze me. All right, well,
I do my best sometimes,
next
you know
next
that?
question. What question you got for me? Probably the easiest one of them all.
Crazy that Oakland education. No, that I'm not from Oakland, sir. I'm from San Francisco. So even better.
I'm from Oakland.
He got the education that was true, okay?
So
Not
poo.
me.
So to stop trying to shit on my town and leave me alone, okay? Damn it. how dare you? How dare you?
I can't right now.
How dare you try to get at Oakland public school system? I'm the one from Oakland, okay? Damn it.
How's the brain
Take
of this
that back.
operation? He's
Take
the
that
brain.
back, Bruce.
I'm just here for a good time.
Oh man. Oh my goodness. Can't believe you, Bruce. How dare what?
Oh, what's next? It's overrated.
No, Oakland is every bit of Oakland. But okay, but don't get in my school system, all right? I didn't we had geography class, all right?
All right. As we continue on this geographic journey,
So what we got next?
what is the main language in Spain?
All right, this one is like
You
this
get
is
the
a
answer in the answer.
Wimby slam dunk
Come on, man.
with no defenders on the floor. Spanish. Bam, boom. On to the next question.
Oh. He goes, my bad. That's San Francisco education. There you go, Bruce. Now you're getting it. Yes. The main language in Spain is Spanish, also referred to as Castellano. It is the official national language and is spoken by roughly 99% of the population as a first or second language.
Wow. There you
That's
go.
a lot of people speaking one language.
That's a lot. Yes, sir.
And here I am suffering with English.
Hey, we're doing what we can.
We'd be like that sometimes.
Yeah, So the next one's on me. This one, I think you might get this one, B. Okay, so primary religion in Spain.
Let's see. Europe. Europe's known as a mixed pot of things. I'm gonna say Christian.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
What's the percentage?
It's 54% Roman Catholic. It's Catholic. I mean, which is still, it's Christianity, but there's other types of Christianity, but that's only 3%. So it's mainly Catholic.
Okay.
Vatican's not that far away,
The Spanish are responsible. Yeah, you're getting too deep, Papa J. We're not there yet. The Spanish are responsible for discovering America. Not yet. We're almost there. Don't jump the gun yet.
I thought it was didn't Portugal get there first?
I don't know.
Maybe it was Spain. I could be wrong. All right. The Portuguese and the Spanish were in a contest with one another. They all were in cahoots. I think Christopher Columbus was actually Portuguese, if I'm not mistaken. He was instead of Spanish.
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
Even though it was the Spaniards that paid him, I believe. I'll have to go back and read that. But anyway, let's get out of that. We're getting too deep. Let's keep it surface level.
All right, your turn.
Let's go.
How many World Cup wins does the Spanish national team have?
I'm gonna say 2.
You are wrong.
Damn.
1.
Oh, I was close though.
You were close. Well, you were 50-50. Now,
Not
bonus
as
question.
usual.
Can
All right.
you guess the year that they won it in?
Oh shit. Was it recent?
I mean, kind of, I guess.
All right, I'm gonna say like 2007 or 8 or something like that.
You are actually pretty damn close. 2010.
Oh, there we go. Well, I was close. I didn't get it right.
They
but I was
defeated
close.
the Netherlands, which probably was the last time the Netherlands were in the World Cup. 1-0 with a famous extra time goal by Andres Iniesta.
Very, very, very famous.
You would have been technically right with 2 because the women's Spanish team has won a World Cup.
I was
so
close.
Technically, Spain has won 2 World Cups, but for the men, we're only talking about
Just
the men
one.
today.
Yeah, we are. Just one.
So, just
All
one
right.
for them.
So
Papa J also said 1. So yes, you are correct as well. Good job with the Google.
right. So, B, we got this is a difficult one, and we'll both learn this one. But famous footballers, Spanish footballers.
The guy I just pronounced, I guess.
Go ahead.
Andres Iniesta.
Iniesta. There you go.
Iniesta.
Boom. Look at that. B. Right out the gate.
I kind of cheated though.
You did. You and Papa J with the
Google search.
With the Google. So yes, it is Andres Iniesta and Xavi. Xavi. These are the two famous. So the all-time great is Andres Iniesta. Mm-hmm. Often considered Spain's greatest player, he scored the famous extra time goal in the 2010 World Cup final. Was the player of the tournament at Euro in 2012.
Who else?
And then Xavi.
Who?
Xavi. It says the engine. I don't know what this means. Tiki taka style. I don't know what that means. He controlled the tempo for both Barcelona and the national team. He was named best player of Euro in 2008. So yeah. Mm-hmm. You got it right. You got it right, B.
I'm hitting that wall. Sorry. Bruce says Raul.
Last name, please.
That's all he says is Raul.
It's a lot of Rauls, brother. What you want me to do with that? I don't see a Raul. I see a Sergio. I see two Sergios.
What?
Yeah, I don't know, dude.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
I don't see Raul on here. I'm sorry, man. All right. Let's move on to... Oh, this is the good one.
The food.
B. Famous foods, man. Or is that my question or yours? It's your question for me, I think, because I asked about the food.
I think so. Yeah. Best food in Spain. All right, T. Riddle them off.
Jeez. I mean, I know about Mexican food, so I don't know how it relates to Spanish food. I'm gonna say like empanadas and tostadas. I'm gonna say like.
All those are right now completely wrong.
Yeah, that's what I knew it was gonna be because it's Spain. It's not. It's European. There's no brown.
All right, hold on.
There's no brown included.
All right, here we go.
Go ahead. Reel them off.
Bruce says Raul Gonzalez Blanco is one of the best footballers.
Oh, like currently? Maybe he's a current player.
Well, I don't know.
Me neither.
All right, on the unmissable classics, paella.
Oh, okay.
A saffron-infused rice dish for the most authentic experience. Head to its home in Valencia to try the traditional paella Valencia made with rabbit, chicken, and butter beans. Seems pretty good. Let's see. Tortilla Española. Far more than an omelet, this thick, hearty wedge is made of eggs, olive oil, and potatoes.
It's just a breakfast, so it's like a breakfast burrito.
Just without the meat.
Oh, there's no meat? Oh, that's unfortunate.
No. Patatas... I'm just pronouncing it, man.
Go ahead, man. Do your thing.
Patatas bravas. Crispy fried potato chunks generally topped with a spicy, smoky tomato sauce and creamy aioli. Sounds pretty good.
Okay.
Let's see here. Jamon Lebrico. This undisputed king of Spanish food. This acorn-fed cured ham is rich, melt in your mouth, and practically an art form.
Jamon Iberico. Yeah, okay.
Let's see.
Oh, okay. Sounds great.
Let's see. Oh, empanadas is ranked top Spanish foods.
Who's on there?
Number 12.
Perfect.
What's the most popular food in Spain? Well, paella, we just discussed that.
Wait, they eat cold soup? Gazpacho. Yeah. Never had that before.
Yeah. A refreshing chilled soup from, and there we go. Not going to try to pronounce that. Made with ripe tomatoes, cucumbers, garlic, and olive oil. Perfect for hot summer months. No wonder they eat it cold.
Interesting.
And then Papa J says sausage and shit like that.
I don't know about that one.
We don't eat shit. Oh, desserts. Let's look up the desserts. We got to look up desserts in Spain. Because we all know your boy loves a sweet tooth here.
I'm going to look it up too because oh, of course. Look at that. That looks familiar. Flan.
Oh.
Flan, baby. Flan. So I've had these. Okay, so flan, arroz con leche, had that as well. Very good.
Churros con chocolate.
Churros with chocolate filled. You get those in the great, wonderful city of Oakland. You can get those
Creme
every other corner.
catalana. This is a luxurious custard infused with lemon zest and cinnamon. topped with a brittle blowtorch caramelized sugar crust. Sounds like flan.
Yeah.
A flan, a silky, creamy baked custard coated in a layer of liquid caramel. It's
Very,
ultimate
very,
comforting.
very delicious.
Oh, it's so good.
What is this leche frita? I'm interested. It literally translating to fried milk. This Cantabrian treat consists of stiff, chilled milk
Fried milk, huh?
and flour pudding that is coated in egg, fried until crispy, and dusted with cinnamon. Dude, how's that possible?
I don't know, but it sounds delicious.
Oh, it's like I get it. Chilled milk and flour pudding. So it's like it's like a pudding texture on the inside. That sounds good. Sounds good.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think that's it. So are we going there to eat?
I think so.
I can get down with the food there.
I don't see any birria on the menu, so I'm not that impressed. But it sounds like it's still a good time though.
It does, man.
I'm just saying, Mexican food sounds better.
I mean, who's not arguing you?
Like some of the stuff looks good though, but
what are they best known for?
What is Spain best known for? Conquistadores.
Running of the Bulls, right?
Yeah, Running of the Bulls. That's a good one.
Would you ever do Running of the Bulls?
Hell no. I'm black. I don't do that type of shit.
Come on, man. How am I supposed to respond? Gosh, man.
Yeah, run with bulls. Why would I do that? I know nothing about bulls. I wouldn't put myself in a
pause.
That's not no. No, I'm cool.
Oh shit. Oh, don't they have that thing where they throw tomatoes at each other?
Yeah, I was thinking about yeah. Anything red.
I would love to throw a tomato at someone and just get a joy out of it. Better than Taco Bell. Of course, Taco Bell's Americanized.
Yeah, anything's better than Taco Bell. I mean,
good Mexican pizza on a Friday night never hurt nobody.
Nah, I'm past that age, bro. I can't eat that shit.
Heartburn. What else we got here? Yeah, dude, I would love to stand on the back of a truck and just absolutely mollywop somebody with a tomato.
Shove a tomato.
And make sure it was unripe.
Well, you could tell that it's not an American thing, because if it was an American thing, there'd be a potato pistol. There'd be a potato, shooter. It'd be people walking around.
I'm sorry, a potato gun is one of my favorite things to fire off.
Yeah, like that's exactly.
And not
potato
at people.
Gun.
Not at people.
Well, you can't do that because a potato will kill you. No, potato's dangerous.
Yeah, because we never want to just pressurize it enough to get the potato.
But a tomato, that still be kind of fun. It might hurt a little, but.
Tomato gun.
It
wouldn't even last, dude. All that pressure just blow the tomato up.
Just be red sauce.
It just be turned go from a tomato to pasta sauce.
For real.
Papa says all I know about Spain is the Running of the Bulls, which we covered. Don Quixote, flamenco dancing, and ties with Christopher Columbus.
Yeah.
Went with the dancing quote. I like that one, Papa J.
Yeah, I like that too.
Actually,
let's look. I didn't even look it up.
And the constant racism against Hispanics. I don't know about that.
Well, no, they don't. They don't. No, they don't. Yeah. Well, I'm sorry. Did you not miss the beginning? They're European. They're European.
I didn't even know they were from Europe. Remember? Remember that part of the conversation?
I don't know if you know this, but Europeans, like especially ones that have thousands of years of history, they're gonna look down on some people. That's a part of the deal, apparently. Spain had kings just like England did. It's it's the same spiel. What is,
all right.
No.
What's that?
Let's see. Last question. Well, we did that, man. We did best known for. Last was the 90-day question, but I'm not sure if we got rid of that. I thought we retired.
Baby, if you're watching this, no, I am not getting on 90 Day Fiance. We are good.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah.
Yeah, no need.
Which is why we retired the question.
Yes, do it out the window.
Let's go. No. says they're known for olive oil too. Apparently, more than half of the world's olive oil is made in Spain. There you go. I didn't see any food with olive oil. Well, I guess they just using it all the time. It probably doesn't matter. Art and agriculture, vibrant. Yeah, the flamenco, running of the bulls. Yeah.
All right, y'all. Here we go. World Cup week. It is official. The stores are branding themselves with food that is way overpriced. Everything's got a World Cup logo to it there. The one country that's probably not going to end up coming close to it is the host country. We do not do well in soccer. But T, how excited are you for World Cup soccer to now hit the United States?
Yeah, I think it's a big deal, man, because I don't think people understand. I know America, we don't really understand, but this is not going to be an American event. This is a world event, folks. So that means people from all over the world will be coming into America. The Americas, I want to put that out there because they're not all in the United States, okay? There are also some games in other places as well. But I think it's a big deal, man. I think it's a big deal. I think it brings a lot of the football culture to the United States. It's gonna get some kids watching it that may not have watched the game before, or may give them an opportunity to attend, or you know how they do experiences and events around these things too. So I think it gives an opportunity to kind of open up that opportunity for folks to embrace it a little bit. You know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah, I think it's gonna be really cool, man.
All right, cool. I got a question for you here. Who is considered the group of death in this year's World Cup?
It's considered the group of death?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It sounds terrible. Who is it?
So the group, I don't watch soccer, but I know what the group of death is. The group of death is the most competitive group before we get to the knockout round.
Okay.
So, World Cup 2026 singled out Group I, France, Senegal, Norway, and Iraq as the ultimate group of death, given the high individual star power and strong world rankings of the teams involved.
Okay, got you. So I see the group. Let me see.
They are the group of death. I bet you weren't expecting that.
I'm trying to see. So the first game is on the 11th. Well, first games, there's more than one, obviously. So we've got Mexico and South Africa. And then South Korea and Czechia. Or Czechia. I don't know how to say that, man.
Iraq got no chance. Thanks, Captain Obvious.
There's a lot of games, man. They're going to be on every day. I'm definitely going to be checking for the Mexico game. I'll watch. I don't know how good South Korea is. I'm gonna assume they probably aren't the greatest. The USA Paraguay game. Paraguay is going to beat the poop out of USA, or maybe they might surprise us.
The poop. All right. Here we'll get a little fancy with this here. Okay. Let's see. Group A. Where the fuck is it? Hold on. Oops. Sorry to cuss. Where my groupings at? I don't give a shit about that.
World Cup groups.
All right, Group A. 4 teams in Group A: Mexico, South Africa, Korea Republic, and the Czech. Which 2 teams are making out of the group stage?
I'm gonna say Mexico and you know what? I'm gonna say, even though I don't know who they are, Czechia. I don't know. I'm not saying it right. The Czechs, yeah.
All right, Group B. You have Canada versus Bosnia, and we know they're not making it, and then Qatar and Switzerland. Who makes it out of Group B?
All right, hold on. Let me see.
Because it's two to a group, right? That make it out.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna say Canada. I'm gonna say Qatar. Qatar and Bosnia.
Okay. This sounds like an upset. So, all right. Group D: Haiti, Scotland. Or no, Group C. Sorry, I'm jumping the gun so fast. Group C: Haiti, Scotland, and then Brazil and Morocco. Which two of those countries make it out of Group C, my man?
Brazil and
Uh-huh.
Morocco.
All right. Group D, USA versus Paraguay, and then Australia versus Turkey.
Paraguay and I'm gonna say Paraguay and I'll give Australia a nod. How about that?
Ooh,
Paraguay and
okay.
Australia. Turkey's probably better.
No, there are three teams in a group that can get out. That depends on the result. We're just gonna go top two for now. I think we go top three. It's a little crazy there. All right, Group E. I can't pronounce one of these teams. It doesn't Cote de l'Ivoire. I don't know. Ecuador or Germany, Curacao. Which two of those countries get out of Group E?
Group E, I got Germany and Ecuador.
Group F, you got Netherlands, Japan, Sweden, Tunisia.
Tunisia. Yeah, I got you.
Whatever.
I
Close.
got you.
Tomato,
I
tomato.
got you.
Thank
I'm
you.
gonna take the Netherlands and Sweden because they're both gonna be giant, big old people. Tall lesbian. All right. So yeah, I
Group
got
H, Saudi Arabia.
G.
Oh, we in G? Oh, yeah. EFG. Sorry. Jesus, I'm tired, guys. Group G.
ABC. All right, let's do it. G.
Group G, New Zealand, Iran, Belgium, Egypt.
Belgium and Iran.
All right. Okay, now we can move to Group H. Saudi Arabia, Uruguay, Spain, Cabo Verde.
Spain and Uruguay.
All right. Group I. This is the death group here. France, Senegal, Iraq, Norway.
I'm gonna say France,
Okay.
and I'm gonna give a nod to my African brothers and sisters and pick Senegal.
All right. And Bruce throwing out my education out the window said that San Fran education. I got. Thank you.
Man, what do we got?
All right. Group J, Argentina, Algeria, Austria, Jordan.
I'm gonna go Argentina and I don't know any of these other ones. I'm just gonna randomly pick one. Let's go with Argentina and Algeria.
All right. Let's see. Group K, Portugal, Congo, Uzbekistan, or Colombia.
Portugal, Colombia.
Well, okay. All right. Group L, Ghana, Panama, England, Croatia. Who we got?
I'm gonna go Croatia and Panama.
That's actually that from the sounds of it. That sounds like a pretty good. That should be group. That should be the death of group there. I think the guys were talking about that earlier. Group L should have been the death group.
Yeah, Croatia. I know Croatia is really good. England is kind of sometimey. Ghana, they don't, they compete, but I don't know if they got a chance in this one. And Panama for sure tends to be a fairly good team. So
Did we just cover all them? Yeah, that's
yeah,
all.
we did it. That was a lot, man. A through L. I mean, that's a lot of groups, man. It's a lot of groups. A lot of groups.
All right, man. Here we go.
I'm ready.
World Cup action. But we still have one more team to cover in the middle of this World Cup here, and that is Switzerland.
Switzerland. All right.
Switzerland is going to be the last group from the knockout stage of when they first started. So, looking forward to it, man.
All right. Let's do it.
I can't believe I'm watching soccer this year.
I know. It's gonna be great. You're gonna love it. No, you're
Yeah,
gonna love it. You're for sure
I
gonna
can't wait for my afternoon naps.
love it. Okay, great. Well, at least watch some recap, some replay.
I'll watch recaps of guys running
Because
around.
there are gonna be 1-0 games. I'm not gonna lie.
There are going to be some 0-0 games as well.
Yeah. So
I
I
was
know
talking to
that's
a
a
guy-
little tough, but
I was talking to a guy at the. I was hanging out at a restaurant. This guy was like, "I hate the World Cup. There's this big ass field and this big ass net, yet they can't find a way to get it over the line." I was like, "Sorry, man. I don't know what to tell you. I didn't make the sport up."
all right. Well, there's rules. There's a lot of players out there too, so
No, that doesn't have an effect. on
and
it at all.
that field is ginormous, so it's not. You know what I mean? It's pretty big, so it's not that easy.
Ooh, Bruce says Panama's not better than Croatia. Stop it, Papa J. That's what Bruce said.
Panama's not better. Yeah, well, I know Croatia's good, but Panama's been good too. So
Damn, man. I'm sorry. I got to give one more final news from my hometown. Are you familiar with the Pacifica Pier?
no, man, I've never been there.
So the Pacifica Pier in my hometown is a staple. Yes, it's a small town, but the Pacifica Pier is known for people to go fishing, crabbing during crab season. One of the biggest spots to go to when they open up commercial fishing, all this other stuff. It's starting to break down, and it's actually the pier's ready to fall into the water.
Apart, yeah.
They found a huge crack on the side of it there, so now the pier's starting to crumble right beneath them. And the worst part is there's a restaurant on there as well, and that restaurant's starting to tilt to the side. So
that's the same thing that happened in Santa Cruz.
Yes, yes, and supposedly it's a $19 million rebuild. The pier, and I don't think this small city of Pacifica is can afford that. So,
you gotta start a GoFundMe, you know.
I need a GoFundMe to take care of my bills. They need a fish for maps.
Fish for maps. Oh, stupid. Yeah. Okay. Very funny, Bruce.
All the best to the town. Thank you, Bruce. Appreciate that.
I need to fish for maps. All right, you're funny, man. That's funny. My family lives in Panama, so I gotta go for. Okay, Papa J's got family ties to Panama. Okay, all right, Papa J.
I just got culture ties, so whoever's part of my culture, I'm rooting for him.
They should ask Steph.
So much. They should.
Steph, can we get up here, brother?
Hey man, you know that.
Well, we'll put a statue of you right on the end of it.
We didn't even talk about Steph Curry's shoe deal. Did you hear about it?
That's right. This whole. Did you see the damn commercial? He comes out there like, yeah, I'm proud to announce blah blah, and he goes, "It's your thing." I'm like, what?
Everyone thought it was gonna be Nike. Like everyone thought it was gonna be. Steph Curry's a troll, man.
Apparently, it's a $400 million deal.
You can't be mad at that. Cannot be mad at that.
$400 million.
Here's the big part to it, which I don't think people are going to understand. It's an international deal.
Yeah, it is. And I'm sure he has full control over everything they do. So whatever the shoe looks like, whatever the colorways, he's probably got his hands on everything.
And he's also big internationally as well.
Well, yeah.
And we've seen what that shoe game does international. Ask Jordan.
Well, I think hey man, at this point Curry should just get himself a stake in the company, man. You know, but you know, it's interesting to see. I know it's sort of towards the tail end of his career, and if I gotta be honest, if I'm being 100% honest, of all of the high-powered stars that we've had during this era, Steph Curry's shoe game has been the worst. I'm just gonna call it what it is.
Well,
between LeBron, KD, Kyrie, you know, and a bunch of other guys I can mention who have had their own signature shoe, the Currys have been underwhelming, to say the least. I'm just saying.
I mean, it was a competitive shoe market for him, right?
Yeah, we picked the wrong one. Okay, because Under Armour made the most crappiest shoes. They look like
shit. But people bought LT. They weren't being sold for stupid amounts of money. Dude, they were affordable.
Okay, I'll give you that. They're affordable. That's awesome. He could have did the same thing with Reebok. He could have did the same thing with one of these other companies. But the shoe just didn't. It just wasn't good. It didn't look good.
My bad. They ain't Kobe's.
No, I'm not saying nothing about Kobe. I'm just saying make the shoe look nice. It ain't even gotta be Nike. It could be whomever. You know what I'm saying?
He had nice shoes. I just didn't wear them because they weren't Nikes.
Yeah, well, yeah. Papa J. LeBron, I think, has a lifetime contract with Nike.
Yes.
For an undisclosed amount.
Yes.
But I believe I'm pretty sure it's $1 billion. It's close to $1 billion.
I think there's only 2 or 3 of them
with
lifetime deals. Well, no, Jordan doesn't count because he's got his own brand.
No, he's got his own. Jordan is above that. He's got his own brand. I think is it Tiger Woods on the same thing though? He has doesn't he have a lifetime deal? No, he doesn't. Okay.
It's I think it's Kobe and LeBron who have lifetime deals.
Okay.
Yep.
Dang. Well, LeBron's shoe boxes are not that great. Yeah.
Why are we getting off shoe boxes?
I don't know.
These guys.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm happy for him. I'm glad he got the bag. Hope it works out for him. I'm sure he'll get other NBA players to sign along with him. So.
Oh, you know why Klay Thompson's with that same group? I think.
Oh, he is? Oh, okay. Well,
so.
there's your tie. That makes sense. Okay.
I don't quote me on that though. I think it's the same tie, but I know Clay's is also an international shoe brand as well.
Yeah, I remember it was who is it? Austin Reeves also signed with a Chinese company.
And nobody cares.
The same one. Yeah, I'm just saying.
Nobody cares.
But isn't it crazy how the cool part is that Nike has the shoes made in China. So now China was just like, you know what? We'll just do it ourselves.
Can't get in trouble over there.
LeBron shoes. Yes, LeBron shoes are made for a person that does not move their ankles. You're absolutely right. LeBron shoes are made for a stiff foot. They do not. They're not the lightest shoe.
Klay Thompson is with Anta. That's right.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, I was way off. I told you, but I admit I was wrong.
Yeah, but if you're looking for a nice light shoe for a guard, don't buy LeBrons. LeBrons are like power forward status. Make sure your ankle doesn't go anywhere. They're very heavy. They're heavy shoes.
Bruce says Clay shoe not selling in the Stallion house. Which house did he get? Did he hand it over to us? They bought a house at the same time. Weirdo.
Yeah, that was dumb.
Stupid.
Yeah, look, folks. Don't buy houses with people you're not married to. It's not a good idea. All right. Anyway,
with that,
I think that's all we got for today or this evening. We are going to get off of here and get some rest. Get back to work tomorrow, as I'm sure y'all need to as well. We'll be back next Sunday, 7:30 Pacific time, to discuss the first few games. There'll be a lot of games actually. Group play in the World Cup. The NBA Finals may very well be over. We don't know. There may be a new champion by then, so be on the lookout for that. And we're going to get closer and closer to the NBA offseason, which usually pops up pretty quickly because I believe when is the draft?
Right, it's like a week or two after the finals.
Yeah, so draft hits, offseason hits, and before you know it, we get to August and it's football time. So stay with us, folks.
Bruce, that put so good he had to buy the house.
What, and leave? He bought the house and left.
All right. I gotta go. I'm tired.
All right, y'all. Until next time.
Peace.
We out.